What's up, guys? It's Sarah from Real Social Dynamics, and we are out here in Central Park. This place is incredible. It is I've never been in such a big park with this huge city around me. It's like incredible. We're gonna cut straight through the bullshit. Straight through your bullshit. Like, what is it this morning? Why didn't you get up? How many times did you tap the alarm and you didn't get the fuck up? How many times? Think about it. Be honest with yourself. There's no point in lying. I did this morning. I hit it, I looked at the clock, I was like, I don't want to get up. It's so early. I only had 3 hours sleep. I don't really want to get up now. And so forcing you to, that's the topic today, is getting into your daily routine and sticking to it. So how are you going to stop yourself from tapping that little alarm, tapping the snooze button and not getting up, not having progress, repeating the same day, the same non-productive day? How are you going to cut through that? I'm just going to start with a couple of key people that really inspired me, and I found a lot of inspiration by looking to them and then creating my own routine. Your routine is going to be specifically tailored for you, and you have to be open to allowing it to change depending on what you're doing. It's not going to be the same for you. But if you look at any of the influential people that are successful, look at Tony Robbins, Steve Jobs, Tim Ferriss, any influential people that are super busy, have big businesses, have to manage a lot of people, have to manage their time. These are the people you should look to. Have a look at their routines. Just jump on Google. It's right there at your disposal. Just jump on there and search people that you aspire to, your idols, people that you look up to, and just see what their daily routine is. But the common thing in all of these routines, and you'll notice it as soon as you start looking, is they have the same thing every day. You have to build habits. If you don't actually build a habit, then you won't see any change. You will be confused, your body will be like, all over the place, and you won't have the willpower to actually get up. That's when if you have no plan for your day, you tap the snooze, you're like, what's the point? But when you know your routine, when you get up in the morning, you know you're gonna get up, you're gonna brush your teeth, you're gonna drink some water, you're gonna meditate, you're gonna go do some exercise, you're gonna write down all the things that you're gonna do today, you're gonna write down all the things that you're grateful about, and then all the things that you're hoping to get done, and then you go out and do your day, you're going to notice so much more success. So like Tony Robbins, he'll get up, he'll do his meditations. Almost every single person that I look up to does daily meditations in the morning. They write down exactly what they want to do and they say what they're grateful for. I do this every morning. Look at Steve Jobs, for example. His is really simple. So there's no excuse for why you can't start doing this. It's not like this elaborate thing where you have to do meditation for like 10 minutes. Steve Jobs would get up, make his bed, look in the mirror and tell himself, if I was to die today, would I be happy with how I spent my time today? That is it. Okay? And if there was enough days where he was unhappy and he thought that what he was doing wasn't what he wanted to be doing on the day before he died, then he would change. He would know there is time to make a change in that. So you have to be honest with yourself, and just as simple as that, just look yourself in the eye, look in the mirror and say, what am I doing today? Is it gonna benefit me? Is it something if I died today, I'd be happy with what I got done? So look yourself and you have to be brutally honest with yourself. If you're not being honest with yourself, then you're not actually gonna be seeing any change and any results at all. So for me, I'll get up, I will say what I'm grateful for, I will write down exactly what I want, write down those goals, write down how you see yourself attaining that. And then I'll meditate, go do some exercise, start my day. Mine's really simple. Now, I'm not just gonna stand here and be like, I'm the most perfect person and I don't have days where I don't wanna get up and my willpower is really low. It happens to all of us, I get it. Like I said, I did this morning. It was really hard for me to actually push through that and get up and come out here. But I knew that I would feel so much better once I was doing the activity that I wanted. I knew it was something, it was a part of my goals, and I want to be doing that. So you have to realize that that is really what's going to push you. What's that one thing that's going to push you? And I love that the whole idea of, if I was to die today, would I have been happy to stay in bed and slept all day in New York? No, fuck that. So I'm out here doing this so that you guys can look at this and be inspired. and not just like spend consecutive days just like tapping the snooze button, tapping it, looking at your news feed and looking at, oh, this person's at the gym, oh, this person's out having breakfast, and you're like, ugh, and you just like put the blanket back on, sleep for another hour, and then you're rushing around, you're racing around trying to catch up on your day. So I just want to tell you a little bit about my routine specifically. And I'm traveling a lot. I'm in a new city every week. So I don't have an excuse. Like, I have a lot of excuses. I could be like, oh no, I'm too tired, I only got like a couple of hours sleep. I've been out till 4 a.m., 5 a.m. I'm just gonna sleep till 2 p.m. Like, you can come up with multiple excuses. And really, you're just playing a game with yourself. It's like, how many excuses can you come up with, and what's the excuse that's gonna justify why you can't get those things done today? So it's about ingraining it into your habit. Like, you have to make it a habit, or otherwise you will find excuses. No matter what, we do it with everything in life. There will be some mundane, stupid excuse and reasoning behind why you didn't work out, why you just didn't get up, why you didn't drink enough water, why you didn't meditate or try to do exercise. So it's about cutting through that completely. So I'll get up, set my alarm, and look, I will maybe look at it a couple of times. I'll get up, I'll drink water, and I'll sit there, I'll say what I'm grateful for. So I'll actually sit there and I'll either do it in my head, depending if I've got limited amount of time, I'll just do it in my head, but I try to make at least 5 to 10 minutes to write down exactly what I'm grateful for, exactly what I want out of the day, and my goals. So I'm reaffirming that I'm in a great spot. So I usually do like some affirmations of, I approve of myself, I'm successful, I have abundance, I am doing exactly what I want to be doing, I'm enjoying every moment, I'm grateful for everyone in my life, I'm grateful for the lessons that I'm learning every day. That's just stuff like off the top of my head that I say. I try to write them down like multiple times, 5 or 6 times, and then I will sit there. I'll either do like a guided meditation for like 5 minutes, but if I don't have time, the bare minimum, just the bare minimum is just say what you're grateful for and say what you're hoping to do. Write that list down. That's it. Okay, then I get up, I do yoga or Pilates. I find when you're traveling, it's like you're always on a plane, so you wanna I wanna stretch out. I wanna be able to stretch, and Pilates, like reformer is great because that works like your muscles, like every focused group. Or I'll get out and just go for a walk for half an hour. I try to designate half an hour at least for exercise. It's really, really important because that is what gives you the energy for the day. You might be tired and underslept, or a little bit sick or something like that, right? But if you don't exercise, you become more tired, and then you trick your mind and you actually think that you're tired because you're not getting enough sleep, but you're oversleeping, and so you fall into that cycle. So actually getting yourself up and doing that is really interesting. Like recently, I allowed myself to stop doing my normal routine, right? And because I usually don't drink, okay? I will have like very minimal amount of that, and I allowed myself to do that around my birthday. And it was just incredible how quickly your immune system just like flips. And if you are pushing yourself too much and you're not keeping a healthy routine, then you just lose everything. Okay, like I lost my health, I was like all sick and just like, oh, what is this? So that put everything into perspective for me. It was like a really like awesome learning experience, because I was just like, I can't do that. If I want to be doing the work and I want to be doing being as productive as possible, then I have to, like, my health is the most important thing. So if you're a busy person and you have a lot and you have like big goals, maybe you're not busy now, but you've got these big goals, you have to make your health the most important part. It is a priority, no matter what, no matter what. Like, no excuses, no like peer pressure when you're going out and people are like, just have one drink, or yeah, just eat this shitty food. Like, you have to create your own willpower. That is your responsibility. You have to hold yourself accountable for that. No one's gonna do that for you. You're gonna like tell people, oh, I shouldn't do it, and then wait for them to justify why you do break, you know, your routine or whatever it is. So I do that, I do my exercise, half an hour, then I start my day. okay, whatever that is. And because I'm doing a bunch of different things, a lot of the time it's all new for me. You know, whether I'm trying to record a video or I'm like helping and assisting with my friends that are recording videos, or if we're at an RSD event and we've got to set everything up and we've got to do organization. If I have to sit on my computer and want to pull my hair out because I hate trying to like edit and do like these videos, you know, like it's learning for me. So that's like mentally fatiguing for me. So I have to have the energy and concentration and focus to be able to sit there and do that. And so for you, it's going to be different. It's all going to be completely different. Okay, you might have to get up like even earlier. Like if you have to go to be at work at 6 or something, you have to change your schedule. It's going to be different. Don't be like, oh, I can't do that and I can't do the meditation because I've got to be work at 6 a.m. Like, get up earlier. There is a solution to every excuse that you're going to come up with. So just remember that every excuse that regurgitates out of you, there is a solution to that. Become the solution to your own problems. That's it. Stop looking outward for this answer because you know that you're just bullshitting yourself. So as soon as you can actually see that, then you suddenly are like, yeah, that's just a lame excuse. I just came up with this lame ass excuse. Why wouldn't I get up? Look at the bigger picture. Look at what you really want to get done. If you just don't get up and stop trying, are you going to get those goals done? No, not at all. So a couple of things that you can do today to actually start doing this. And it's just a short video. I just want to explain to you what I do and like give you a couple of tips. Like there's a reason why every successful person has a daily routine. It's so simple, but I want to share it with you guys and just reiterate this message because it is one of the most vital parts of your success, of your mood, of feeling good, of having better interactions with other people. This is vital to your success. There's a reason why every successful person has a daily routine. Okay, it's not like this magical thing that you should just ignore. It is the fundamental base of how you're going to see any success, how you're gonna have better interactions with people, how you're gonna feel inside. You're gonna feel so much better. You're gonna be like energized a lot. So keeping in mind, like the first things that you could start with is like setting up, if you know you go to work at the same time every day, set up that alarm to get up an hour earlier, because then you can actually start practicing how long everything takes. Drink the water, write what you're grateful for, do a meditation, do the exercise, get ready, go to work. During the middle of the day, go and work out and re-energize yourself. You have to think about why you're doing these things. What's the benefit? Why am I doing this? What's the benefit? How's this gonna help me? Okay? And think about your routine. The other tip, which is huge because we can fall into this so much when you go, oh, I have to do the exact same thing every single day. Every single day, if I don't do that, oh, like I fucked up, and you can become OCD about this. You can change it up, okay? As long as you're doing slight meditation, the exercise, and you're writing your goals down and saying what you're grateful for. That is like the key things, 3 key things, that's it. It's all you really need to focus on just to start this, and you'll realize that you'll start to modify it, you'll start to personalize it, and you'll start to know what works for you, what feels good in your body, and how you get the better results. So jump out there, look up people that you aspire to, and find out what that inspiration is, and see what their daily routines are. And if you have any questions, just let me know. It's like sometimes you just need someone to hold you accountable and kick you in the butt to start doing it. I have people around me that are motivated, the exact same, that have goals, and I'm constantly either reading their work, talking to them, asking them questions, and then figuring out what's going to work for me. There is no way you will not have success with this. Every single person has. It is the most vital thing to start anything in your life. Absolutely anything. So there is no bullshit excuse that you can regurgitate right now that tells you shouldn't get up and start doing and achieving everything that you can. You can create the reality that you want. So go out there and start doing it. I'm gonna go check out the park and the squirrels! Woo! So cute.